Hey YouTube, Chase Variant coming back at you with the bounty of books. Haven't had time to put up weekly shows, but trying to at least get bi-weekly shows for you. That means my books have been backing up and I got tons to show you, so let's get started. I picked up from DC Comics Bane Conquest number 3. This book is probably in the running for But Ugly Comic Book Cover of the Year. Good contender. I picked up from Marvel Comics The Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. This is the hip-hop variant. This is an homage to Tupac's All Eyes on Me. Same name as the craptastic movie that's out now. I picked up from Marvel Comics Elektra number 5. This is the culmination of the Elektra story. And this ends the Running with the Devil Elektra line. And of all of the Running with the Devil stories, Elektra's was the weakest. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, but I just feel like it drew out. It didn't move along as well as the rest of the Kingpin and the Bullseye stories. Just moved so frenetically and kinetically and naturally. This one kind of lingered, I thought. Anyway, that's Elektra Running with the Devil 005 from Marvel Comics. That's the A cover, and that is the end of the line. I picked up from Marvel Comics, geez Louise, I'm blind. I picked up from DC Universe Rebirth line, Batwoman number 4, the magnificent B cover showing a skeletal figure of, I think that is Shiva, goddess of destruction in the Hindu religion, and Kate Kane struggling to get away from the inevitable death that's coming after her. That is the B cover. Also picked up the A cover. I picked up from Marvel Comics X-Men Gold 006. I also picked up X-Men Gold 007. Dynamic cover from Marvel Comics. Those are both A covers. Another beautiful A cover I picked up came from Image Comics. It is Spawn 275, and the contrast, the colors, the sharpness of this image is so freaking awesome. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful image on the cover of Spawn 275. This is the A cover, and Spawn is slowly ticking up the sales charts. It clocked in a good 1,000 books higher, and it's clocked in at 1,600 books, I think, sold, or rather 16,000 books sold. And it'd been lingering around 15, high 14s for about a year. So it's on an uptick. That's pretty good. That is Spawn 275. And I also picked up the black and white cover. Just gorgeous. Magnificent. I also bought, believe it or not, kids, I bought Batman Elmer Fudd. Now, DC Comics and Looney Tunes are both Warner Brother properties, but who in the hell ever thought they'd think of something ridiculous like this? That was my original opinion. Then I read a preview, and it was so weird and strange and just worked with Batman that I bought the book, and it is pretty awesome. The Looney Tunes characters are all humans, but humans with physical or, aspects of the Looney Tunes characters. Bugs is just a guy with huge teeth, so on. And Elmer Fudd, instead of hunting rabbits, he's out there hunting bats. And it's a weird, interesting film noir, or rather noirish story. I liked it a lot. It's Batman Elmer Fudd number 1. It's a one-shot from DC Comics. I also picked up Deadpool vs. Punisher 005. This is the B cover variant. It's gorgeous. And it concludes the Deadpool vs. Punisher story, limited series. That is Marvel 005. Another Punisher book I picked up was Punisher 13. This is the B cover Mary Jane variant, and it is an homage to the first appearance of Punisher, where in the original Punisher has Spider-Man in his scope, and this one Mary Jane has Mephisto in her scope. Clever little tie-in to One More Day and Renew Your Vows, and just a very clever piece of art and a great homage, beautiful cover, is Punisher number 13. Another book from Marvel Comics I picked up was Spider-Man Master Plan 001, and this cover is just simply gorgeous. This is the kind of image that I would frame. This is just beautiful, beautiful Spider-Man cover 001, and I think that's the C cover. It's a 1-to-1 variant from Spider-Man. It's the Master Plan. Another really beautiful one-to-one Spider-Man I picked up was Spider-Man, Peter Parker the Spectacular Spider-Man from Marvel Comics 001. This, I believe, is the C cover. This is called the Party variant, I believe. Just gorgeous. One-to-one cover, Marvel Comics, Peter Parker the Spectacular Spider-Man. And look! Nick Fury #3. This is fantastic. The Nick Fury story, say that 5 times fast, is just spectacular. A lot of fun, kinetic, energy. Frankie Noble after him, and just the creation of this incredible dynamic between them that seems like it's gone on forever. It's just great, great story. Nick Fury #3, and I love the fact that the Nick Fury A covers, which this is one of them, have all white backgrounds and are primarily only 2 ink color covers. That's great. Here's another one. This is Nick Fury #4, done in white and blue. I also picked up Iron Fist #5, and this is great. If you are an Iron Fist fan and you like Iron Fist stories where he's fighting in a tournament to prove his mettle, this Iron Fist line is for you. It is a lot of fun, and yeah, the covers have just been magnificent. Can't say enough great stuff about it. I also bought, from DC Universe Rebirth line, Batman #25, War of Jokes and Riddles. Spectacular cover. I bought, from the DC Universe Rebirth line, Batman #26, War of Jokes and Riddles #2. I love this cover. I love the detective piecing together the jigsaw of his arch enemy, the visual metaphor, as well as the art making it. Just beautiful. I picked up from Marvel Comics Spider-Man Master Plan 001, and I believe this is the B cover, and it shows Spidey, you know, running down the hall chasing a Prowler. It's pretty cool. I picked up Old Man Logan #25 from Marvel Comics Days of Anger Part 1, and was lucky enough to get that son Ed Breeson with the COA on that bad boy. Okay. I picked up Marvel WMD Weapons of Mutant Destruction #1. It is a continuation or a spin-off of the Weapon X story from Greg Pak, and I've been loving the Weapon X comic line and the story there, and it's just seems like just a natural story. It's coming out so smoothly and so awesomely, and just there's new stuff, there's old stuff, enough to make you really feel like, wow, this is a great story. Greg Pak has done it again with Weapons of Mass Destruction #1. I also picked up God Country #6. Okay. That's the B cover, and I picked up the A cover for God Country #6. I picked up from Archie Comics Betty and Veronica #3, showing the busty Betty with a Team Betty t-shirt on, ready to rumble with her arch nemesis, which is now Veronica, which graces the cover of cover B, and this all-black background of Betty and Veronica #23 with Veronica on the cover is exceedingly hard to find in mint condition. And those of you people on the chase like me know this to be the case. I've been to dozens and dozens of comic shops and only found one book that I can say is pristine. Just a beautiful, beautiful representation of the publication here. But I can't find one. If you can find one, you should snag it up. That's Betty and Veronica #3 B cover with Veronica on the cover. Another book I picked up was from IDW. It is Clue #1. It is the 1 in 10 variant. Not necessarily the variant I wanted, but it's the variant I had to get. Because it's the only Clue variant I saw that was in passable condition. This is more than passable. This is a mint condition book. But it was not the chase book. There is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chase book out there that is almost all black and white called, I think, the Secret Envelope variant. Just beautiful. And if you see that one, snag it, kids. I picked up from one of my Wednesday Warriors. He picked it up for me, shipped it to me. It is X-Men Blue 001. This is the 1 in 10 variant. At Midtown, they wanted an arm and a leg, and I was able to get it from a friend for just a little bit of a nail. Anyway, that's X-Men Blue 001 from Marvel Comics. 1 in 10. I picked up Stained Number 3, this is the 1 in 10 variant. I'm really enjoying Stained. Well, you guys already know. It's about a cop whose parts are augmented, and she kind of hires out herself. It's really weird, different, really great story. Fun story. Anyway, I also picked up Sword Quest. Number 1, that is the 1 in 25 variant. That's a George Perez cover, and it is an homage to the Atari 2600 cartridges. I picked it up just for those reasons. The homage to the cartridge, the George Perez cover, I got it, whatever, it's mine now. I also picked up this sweet Cassidy cover from Marvel Comics. It is Luke Cage, number 002. I believe this is the 1 in 25 variant. And it's just so damn weird. I don't get it, but it looks good. Another 1 in 25 I picked up from Marvel Comics was Cable 002. Yet another 1 in 25, thanks to my Wednesday Warriors, was able to get this one again for a very reasonable price. This is the 1 in 25. It could be a 1 in 10. I don't know. Correct me in the comment section, guys. Let me know. This is the sketch variant for Defenders number 1. I believe it's the 1 in 25 sketch variant for Defenders number 1. And I've got the 1 in 25 sketch variant for Defenders number 2. Just beautiful, beautiful book. 1 in 25 from Marvel Comics. It's the sketch variant for Defenders number 2. And the Defender story is pretty tight. It's well written. Another 1 in 25 I picked up was from Aspen Comics. It is No World number 3. Gorgeous. Another 1 in 25 from Marvel Comics was Black Bolt 003. And this is a 1 in 25 variant. I'm not really enjoying the story, so I don't know if I'm going to go to, collect this anymore. I don't know. Well, I probably will. I'm a sucker. Another 1 in 25 is Marvel. Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe again. This is the C cover variant. This is Deadpool in Death's Cloak and Sickle, walking by with his bounty of blood hanging off the sickle. Gorgeous cover, the 1 in 25. Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe again. Another Marvel variant cover I picked up was Luke Cage 002, looking much like Cypress Hill's Sendog in this picture. I'm not quite sure what the ratioed variant is. I picked this up a few weeks ago, and I just wanted to show it to you guys that I bought it, because it's so awesome looking, showing Luke Cage just PO'd, and someone knocked out in the alley, it seems. If you guys know the ratio variant on this, leave it in my comment section. Really appreciate it. Another spectacular book I bought from the Nick Fury line was Nick Fury 003 from Marvel Comics. This is the 1 in 25 variant. It is an homage to Steranko's Enter the Scorpion. Has the old school Nick and the new school Nick climbing up the box. And instead of who is the Scorpion, it says who is Fury. And it shows Steranko's gift to the Marvel Universe, Madam Hydra, standing there pointing the gun right at you. And that's from Marvel Comics. It's Nick Fury 003, the 1 in 25. Espectacular, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of spectacular, this is from Marvel Comics, Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. And this is the eBay exclusive. So this book can only be purchased on eBay. I've never quite seen a comic with an eBay exclusive before. I've seen tons of artist store exclusives. I've seen tons of comic shop exclusives. But I've never seen an eBay exclusive before. And so I bought it, $4.99. And if you can get this book at near mint for $4.99 at this point, good job. Because I looked and it's kind of hot right now. So that's the eBay exclusive for Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. Another book that's got a little heat behind it is Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 1, 001. And this is the 1 per store sketch variant for the party cover. Okay? And that's it, kids. That's my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click like. If you haven't already, please click subscribe. And I've got a couple more videos coming out this weekend for you, including the contest that I talked about in my previous videos. That's going to be up within the next 24 to 36 hours. And be prepared to enter and have fun, kids. I'm Chase Variant, and I'm out.